Hello everyone, and it is the Impact series on Expose TV. It's great to be here. Today we're going to be taking These Are the Worst Mistakes a Woman Can Make on Impact series. My name is Lola Oduba. You want to sit back, relax, and let's do this show together. We don't want to go around making mistakes. Sit back and let's enjoy this program. Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, the program is Expose TV Network, and you're watching the Impact series. My name is Lola Oduba. It's great to be here. If you saw the beginning, we said these are the worst mistakes a woman can make when she wants to get married. Now, a lot of us go into marriage and we keep thinking that for those who were working before, they say, oh, now that I'm married, I can stop working. For those who are married, they think, okay, now that I'm married, I'm in the marriage game, I'm in the marriage itself, I can also stop working, in the sense that I can relax, become all that I ever dreamed that I wanted to become. All those dreams we all had when we were young, and then we said our Prince Charming will come along, and then he will just put us in this castle, and then we will live happily ever after. Unfortunately, most of that does not exist anymore. The truth about it is that the world we live in now requires that a woman should get up and work. Why must you get up and work, you would say? Now, the work that we're talking about is not necessarily the 9-to-5 work. You could have a business that you decide to do not far away from the house, and that, of course, keeps you busy. What this does is that it helps your mental capacity to be able to still remain that person that you were before marriage. A lot of people go into marriage, and then at the end of the day, you become unhappy. A lot feel that their dreams have been cut short. A lot also feel, after a while, resentment towards the man, that he's taking the best part of their life. A lot also feel constrained because before they can spend money, they have to wait for the man to come and give them, even if it's money for a box of matches. We have to stop that as women. We must rise up and take back our mental capacity to be able to be the best version of ourselves. Because when you are the best version of yourselves, then you can contribute to the growth of your marriage. You can contribute to the growth of the man. When the man comes home, the man is able to be at home and be at peace. We have a lot of men who do not go home after work. Why? Because they say, when they get home, all they hear is I need, and all they hear also is nag. Because imagine a woman who has been at home all day. The man got up in the morning, went out to work, the kids probably went to school. For those who are of school age, for those who are not of school age, they are at home, they are crying, and the woman is with them all day. Remember also, she's not working, so what that means that she's limited in the things that she can do to even make herself happy, because she has children pulling at her. She has a husband that she also has to make breakfast, make lunch, make dinner for, or make dinner for. Some people, men, don't eat breakfast at home. Now, what this does, and then of course she has to do this cleaning, that cleaning. She's tired mentally. She's fagged out. So what happens is that by the time the man now comes home, she thinks, oh, the money he even gave me is not enough. What do you mean? This that he even gave me, the man is not helping me. Some women want their men to be hands-on. They want the men to come in even tired, just take a plate, just pick up something after yourself. And some men are so bad at it that, believe me, they even come into the house, and immediately they come, they just start dropping everything on the road. Some men are so bad at it that some of them want to use toothpaste, and they go and then just press the toothpaste, not from the bottom, it's from that up. Little things that irritate a man and a woman. When you are married, you'll be amazed. So what this does is that resentment, especially we're talking about the women now, maybe next week we'll take the men, let's take the women first. What this does is that when you see your husband doing things that, and he's not meeting you 100%, hey, you begin to feel angry, you begin to feel unfulfilled. When the pressures of life begin to draw the air out of you, draw the air out of your lungs, you begin to tell yourself, what have I gotten in myself into? And this, of course, builds resentment. Now, if you are a woman that is occupied, resentment is less, because you go out, you clear your brain a bit, you come back home, you start work again. Because you have gone out, you have mixed with people, you have done something other than being at home, your mind is clear. You are able to see things from a higher perspective. You are able to see things not from the view of the man always being at fault, but from an overview of the whole situation at hand. And then what this does is that you really do not put all your frustrations on the man who has just come home. As I said earlier, it's not about the 9 to 5. You could have a business that you do outside. Even in front of your house, you could have a business that you attend to. That way you're able to have some income by yourself. Because what this does is that then you don't have to wait for the man to come and give you. Some men can be so, I'm sorry, some men are so good, but some men can be so nasty that even if you want money for the most little things, you have to wait on end before he gives it to you. As a woman, you deserve more. As a woman, you are a human being first. You have to have some self-respect. You may not be earning much. What you are earning could be 30,000 naira, could be 40,000 naira, could even be 20,000 naira. But guess what? You can save from that 20,000 naira. You can have some dignity from that 20,000 naira. The fact that you can even bring out your own money to do something, to buy biscuits for your children, makes you happy as a mother. To buy a pair of socks for your child, which is about 500 naira. You have some self-worth. You also have dignity for yourself. And when we come back, of course, we'll continue to unravel some of these topics. So don't go nowhere. My name is Lola. The program is Impact Series. Welcome back, and this is the Impact Series on Expose TV, and today we're discussing the worst mistakes a woman can make. The worst mistake a woman can make is to rely solely on a man, because what this does is gives him financial pressure, and he's not able to even attain his full potential, because when every time he comes home he only has one need or one other need or that need or this need to meet, of course this puts a strain on the marriage. And what this also does is that it also incapacitates the woman, in the sense that the woman is not now achieving her own full potential as well. So what you have is a home that is filled with tension, a home that people cannot think and breathe freely, because everyone feels their needs are not being met. The next thing, of course, you want to know is that respect starts to fade when a woman is solely dependent on a man. Not every man can handle a housewife. A lot of men say they want a housewife, but a lot of men cannot handle a housewife, especially in today's world, because they say, I don't need you to work. Hey, if you don't need me to work, that's fine. Can you put like a lot of money in my account so that whenever I need money, I don't have to ask you. I can easily go and draw from that money, and then if I'm a wise woman, I can even invest that money into the mutual funds, into the stock exchange, into one form of business or the other, and that way I'm not coming to you asking for money for even a box of match, a box of matches, So basically what all this does is that when stress has built up, it now replaces love and it builds resentment in the home. You want to avoid that. Of course, as resentment builds up, the environment is tense, people are unhappy, the children are seeing this, even the children are not happy in that kind of environment. So security then becomes a certainty in the home, because when you feel that you are not even settled in the home because you feel that this man has not met your needs, for some women they begin to look outside. For some women they become disrespectful. For some women they even begin to nag and nag. So the truth about it is that all of this can be corrected. What can you do as a woman? As a woman, get something doing. As a woman, no matter how little it is that you can get to do it, because it will help you. You can also, of course, what this does is that as you begin to do something, stability builds slow, and then you are able to get yourself back on track. That's why you see the bankers. I mean, the bankers, unfortunately, they have a situation whereby they go for too many hours. For me, that also puts a strain on the children. But if you can get something that is not, I mean, for bankers, I'm not saying your profession is not good. I mean, those who love banking will forever love banking. Those who want to become bankers will always forever become bankers. But the truth about it is that when you have a growing family, it's important for the man and the woman, or especially the woman, to try and be around as much as possible, so that the children in this kind of household are stable. Of course, a woman, when you have something to do, you walk about confidently. The man admires you the more, because every day you look new in his eyes. Every day you come home, you have something to discuss with him. This happened. Okay, how should I do this? Okay, can I have your input on this? You know, so it builds, of course, trust, and it builds communication channels in the marriage. Of course, again, this reduces financial pressure on the man. It reduces the man always running away from you. It reduces the man always wanting to stay away from you. Some women will say, hey, my husband doesn't even talk to me. My husband doesn't like to be near me. He doesn't discuss with me. Maybe these are some of the reasons. You know, so those are the things that you need to work on. Of course, as a woman, when you are doing something, you also feel productive. You feel productive, you feel seen, you feel independent. All of this, once you can begin to cultivate it and do something, no matter how small, believe me that the home will become better for it. That is our impact series for this week's episode on Expose. My name is Lola Oduba. Let us hear your own stories. Let's hear your challenges on Expose TV. Of course, on Facebook and YouTube, we are at Expose TV. On Instagram, Expose_TV. On TikTok, we are on This is Expose TV. You'll be seeing it scrolling along your social media handles now. Do well and get in touch with us. Let's know the challenges you may be facing, so that we can talk to you through and see how we can help you navigate your way out of all of these challenging situations. My name is Lola Oduba. Continue to watch the Expose TV network. It's a pleasure to bring it all to you, and it's not just me that does this. We have a lot of people who work behind cameras to make sure that the impact series come to you. Love to you all, and be good, be productive, and be happy. See you again next week.